Can you spot what's wrong?
Wayne is only delighted to be fitting.
No, not this week or next week, it's on the list.
He is delighted to be fitting. Starting to look like a bit of a Japanese garage out here now, and the shed is, yeah. So if you're following on from the last video, you see that we're tidying things up in the yard and shed and finishing off cars.
My name's Wayne, and I do not do spray painting.
You saw from the last video, he most certainly does do spray painting, but it most certainly is not that good.
Don't be checking out that good paintball.
Do you know what though?
So, if you're following on from the last video, you see that we're tidying up the shed, and we thought it was bad then, but it's got a whole lot worse since. So, the main thing that we're doing today, well, to the shed that is we're going to be removing some of the, we're going to be removing all of the stickers from the outside and painting all of the walls black, because a lot of the partners that we have on the wall we're not working with anymore. That was for the Games Changers project years ago. I'm gonna get cracking now. I don't even know what I'm doing. Taking off lights, painting, masking, stuff. You know about painting, don't you, Wayne?
Oh, I sprayed that here. Will I spray it?
Definitely did not want him to spray it for us. So I don't really know what's going on. We're just gonna go along with the flow. Like every single video this week is just gonna be whatever is going on. We're just gonna bring you guys along for the ride. So there's a transformation here. There's a few things to be done with cars. Dave's got some new wheels that Wayne is only delighted to be fitting.
No, not this week or next week, it's on the list.
He is delighted to be fitting. So, I don't know, we'll see where this video goes.
Alright guys, so it is another day of cleaning up our shed and our garage. Josh is doing the painting today. I'm going to try and organise the other side of the shed that just everything looks neat, meaning we have space to put all the cars back in. However, we did promise you that the cars were all being worked on at the same time. Now it's really hard to film that because it's so much happening at the same time, but the S12 is getting a fancy new set of wheels. So we tried the Watanabes on it. I thought they looked pretty good, but not amazing. So I bought a set of wheels that I know look amazing, and I think it's going to make the car look unbelievable. So Wayne has a couple of tyres changed now. We're hoping that they'll fit the car. All right, so we put the wheels on it. We're going to need some spacers and a little bit of lowering, but we'll fettle that and we'll show you guys what it looks like initially. They're definitely going to be the wheels for the car. Just need to do a little bit more work. Not everything you do just works out straight away. However, we thought this car was done yesterday, but can you spot what's wrong? So we had a rocker break a bolt for some reason, very strange. So when the bolt snapped, luckily no damage done because we're only driving it across the yard, but we have got some bolts on the way from Motorsport 56. We'll be able to change them, make sure everything's tight again and get it running again. So it was just a lucky one that we weren't like driving the car hard and a rocker came loose or something. So the rocker was fine, just need to get a bolt. It's a really old school engine, as you guys can see, so it's very mechanical. So luckily we were thinking that we might have to wait a couple of weeks to get them from the States, but Bob and Motorsport 56 had them on the shelf. So we're getting them delivered, get that thing running. So Wayne has just finished fitting the wheels. If anyone's asking about the Watanabes that I've taken off, they're gone, they're sold, they're finished, so everyone's gonna mess me about them. Someone bought them, one of our good friends bought them. So we're gonna take it out in the sunshine, see how it looks initially, and then we're gonna have to order a few bits and pieces so we can get it just perfect. Alright guys, so here is the new look for our S12. I absolutely love it. These are my favorite wheels that I've sold in the past. If you guys remember back, I had an A86 Corolla and I had a set of these work equipped 40s on it. I actually liked the wheels more than the car, sold the car, always wanted the wheels. The right ones came up for sale and I think they just complement the car so much better. They're kind of like an off, I don't know what you call it, like a beige kind of color on them, which plays off nicely on the green and everything, the gold. And I think the fitment's okay. I think we probably want to come down a little bit further with the back or put a bigger tyre on it, but we're not going to bother with that. We just want to kind of get cars ticked off. So I'm pretty sure now, put the second Takata harness in this, and she is a little bit cleaned up and get ready to go to LZ Fest with this. But I absolutely love how it looks. I think it gets so many unusual looks because it's technically an S12, but not a lot of people have seen. It has a PS13 body kit. It has an SR20 turbo and gearbox in it. And now it's on works with Takatas. I think it's kind of the perfect look. So I'm really, really pumped on this.
And now back to the painting.
Alright, so it looks like we've made very little progress, but we have actually made some progress. So Josh did a brilliant job painting all the wall black. And the reason we wanted to paint it black, I know it makes the place look a bit smaller, but it's the fact that if we want to take pictures of cars in here, the background was just so busy that all the photos would just turn out really messy. So now we wanted it to be like really, really plain, put a lot of lights in here, and then all the cars are the stars on this side. And then from here all the way back, which I haven't finished all of this mess yet, I just want to stack all the parts, all the bits we need, all that stuff. So this is going to be kind of the messy bit, and that'll look kind of all right because it's all parts. And then this bit will be all super clean. And then tomorrow we will lift up the tough tile, we'll give that a clean because there's lots of screws and bolts that have gone down in there over the last year and a half since we cleaned it, I suppose. Give everything a mop, give it all a hoover, bring all the cars in, make the place look A1, and we should have the shed ready for the LZ Festival. So let's get some sleep, head back to our homes, which we haven't seen a lot of lately, and start again tomorrow. Alright guys, so we have to catch you up. We missed a day. So basically we were cleaning the garage, everything was going really well, and we had to make a call because we were running out of time that if we filmed it, we would be much slower, and also you guys probably didn't want to see us hoover and mop for a day, and if you did, you got bigger problems. So we got the whole garage cleaned up, we're going to head back there now, but then once we painted all the walls matte black, we realised that we needed more lighting, so we got onto Tough Light and we came up to Northern Ireland to grab them. But we have an even bigger surprise for you. We're here in Quinn M-sport. We're going to be checking out the car that Adam LZ will be driving for the LZ Festival. You guys have seen it before, but there's a twist. Stay with us. However, even more exciting, you'll have checked the thumbnail. We talked about it in Game Changers about designing our own wheel for Strom Wheels. Well, obviously with, you know, coronavirus and shipping and everything else that was going on, there was huge delays, but we didn't give up on the idea and needed the Strom Wheels. What did we want to build? Well, we had the DS25, which you guys will be able to see here. So this is the wheel that we've been running our drift cars for the last 2 years. Come in 4 different colors. The bronze was not here. You've got this kind of shiny chrome, and you got white, and you've got black. Really cool wheel, really, really nice wheel, and available from Strom Wheels right now. However, we thought it'd be very cool to design our own wheel. Now, what did we want from that wheel? Well, we wanted it to be very expensive looking, very premium looking. We wanted extreme offsets. We wanted dish. We wanted it to be reasonably priced. We wanted it to be light. So that was a lot we were asking from Strom Wheels. But we worked with them over the last couple of months, and only yesterday the prototypes have landed. Now these won't be available until November, but I'm very, very excited about these. And we can present to you the wheel that Drift Games and Strom Wheels have collaborated on, which is the DS05. Check these out. So as you can see guys, these are unbelievable looking. So there's 2 different types. You've got them in this kind of polished and silver, and you've got them in matte black. So what we kind of figured was somebody's gonna either go with dark wheels or light wheels. What we've done is a lot of cool stuff. One, we've done a stepped dish on these because if it was a plain dish, it might be a little bit more sort of boring looking, but we did a stepped dish, very, very premium looking with the bolts. And as you can see, very, very slick design. And these wheels are the prototypes, but they are going to be all in 5x114 PCD, and they're all single fitments. So we had a decision with Strom to make, do we make them multi-fit, but I think they look a lot classier when they're just 5 bolts there. So you can always get converters on the back if you've got a different PCD in your car. Very light, very robust, and look very, very nice. I'm not sure if it picks it up on the camera, but these are super blingy wheels. So we're thinking like S15s, IS200s, all the JDM cars are gonna look really, really cool on these if you wanna go bling, or if you wanna go for the murdered out look, you've got these matte black on the bottom. Really cool with the detail in the gold bolts. The center caps will be slightly different on these. They're just thrown in there for this. and these are the only 2 of these wheels available. However, in November, you'll be able to buy them, and they will be ridiculously well priced, I can guarantee you that. So what look like a very expensive wheel, they will be affordable for everybody, because at Drift Games, we want to make sure that everybody has cool cars, and we know some of you guys are on budgets, which means that you can't afford £3,000–4,000 wheels. What we want is a wheel that's accessible to everybody and makes every car look better. And I think we've nailed it. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. So pre-orders will be available very, very soon, but we'll keep you up to date on all this. But I absolutely love these wheels. They turned out exactly we wanted from the renders, and it's so cool to see that we had something we had an idea on. Strom worked with us, and now they're a reality. So we'll keep you up to date with all of these. These will be on show at some of the events that we go to over the next couple of weeks, so you can get up close and personal to have a look and have a think about getting your few quid together, because in November, limited stock, they're going to be available 9s, 9.5s, and 10.5s. These are 10.5 ET10, so big old wheel, but just something for everybody if you've got a JDM fitment car, or as I said, if you convert it, you can put it on any car. Anyway, enough about the Strom wheels. We'll get back to them in a future episode. We want to talk about what's over here. Alright, so as you guys know, we are counting down to the LZ Festival, and Adam LZ is going to be driving one of the Quinn M-sport S15s, and by saying one of them, I mean which one, right? How mind-blowing is this? This is hard to take in. The screen isn't fooling you. There's 2 identical S15 crazy drift cars sitting here. One's going to be driven by Kevin Quinn, one's going to be driven by Adam LZ at the LZ Festival, and the only difference between both of these cars is one has a dog box and one has a sequential. You will not even be able to tell the difference. Well, one of them will have LZ MFG stuff all up the side of it. But this has been a lot of work for Joe and Kevin and all the guys at Quinn M-sport to build 2 cars ready to take on everybody at the event. These are both 2 of the most competitive cars in Europe, and they look absolutely gorgeous. So if you guys remember, this was the, I don't even know which one switch. I'm gonna have to check the gearboxes. This is the old new one, I think, new one, and this is the one. So this car was a little tired, and I said, you know what, let's just tidy it up. Tidying it up at Quinn M-sport means they stripped the whole car back, every nut and bolt, repainted it inside and out, changed clutches, prop shafts, rebuilt absolutely everything. So what you are looking at here is 2 brand new builds. And these 2 are going to sit side by side in the pit lane in Mondello Park. Make sure you get a good look around them. It's going to be wild to see these 2 cars. We might even get a couple of runs on track with Kevin and Adam together. How cool would it be to see, be like a mirror image, be like Photoshop. It's going to look insane. So we just went, check out the wheels, check out the cars. You guys want to grab your tickets for the LZ Festival. Grandstand sold out, VIP sold out, but general admission, there's a few left. And by the time this video goes out tonight, I would get on them as quick as you can, because it's getting to boiling point in Mondello Park. There's going to be more people at this event, I think, than any event ever in Mondello Park. We're super excited about it. We hope you guys are too, and we hope you'll see you there. Right, so we've seen the cars, we've seen the wheels. Now it's time to get back on the road, grab some new lighting for our shed, and head back to the shed itself. Let there be light. So we're here looking at one of the most exciting additions to our garage in a long time. So you guys will know that we have got tough tile flooring for the last 2 years. Also want to note that we just cleaned it, and I think we've had one of the first garages in the country to have it. So 2 years of fabrication, welded diffs, cleaning, cutting, drilling, riveting, everything for 2 years, and the floor is still held up perfect. Tough Tile even asked us, do we want to replace any of the tiles? And we don't even need to. So it goes to show that it's very hard wearing. But they have a new product, which is up, not down, which is these tough lights. And this is what you guys will see in a lot of detailing bays, gyms. You can use them for your own house, your garage, whatever. Basically, this is an LED hexagonal design, but you can actually split all of this apart and make it whatever way you want. So what we decided to do was pick up 3 of these kits, which is a lot, and use them to light up our shed. Because the walls are so black, now we want to get some lights to light up all the cars. So we're going to grab the couple of sets here now, and on the next episode, you will see Josh and I attempt to figure out how to design them best for our garage. And because there's so many different ways you can do it, we're probably going to have lots of arguments. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been kind of a bit random all over the place, but we got to reveal our new wheels, we got to show you the S12, we got to show you the garage under construction, we got to show you our new tough lights, and we got to show you our brand new wheel, which is coming out in collaboration with Strom Wheels in November. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're going to keep them rolling like this for the next week as we get closer to the LZ Festival and the big showdown next week. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.